that was my first film that I created. Um, it was based off of a monologue that I had written, and I decided to. I'm laughing because I did what you should not do. Learn from me. Do not improvise your first film.
I do it all the time. Okay.
It's based on this, and we're gonna improvise. And I was working with people that I was doing improv with. And I'm like, who's down? Okay, this is a general idea. And then no, by improvising, you get one version when you're on this person, and then you go to this person, and the other person doesn't remember what they just said. And it made for a chaotic good time. I ended up editing that film. I didn't think that I was going to be editing it while we were filming it. I thought someone else was, and then things happened that I went, okay, no, it's fine. It's my baby. I'm just gonna take on the hats and do the thing. I learned a lot, as I'm sure you do when you do something for the very first time.
But especially editing and improv, I feel you. I feel you with that.
So yeah, the movie, what it became, I'm very proud of what it became. It was not what I expected it to be. And also this is another thing, learn from me. I did not look at the takes after they were done each time. And that is basic. Just do that. No, I assumed, I trusted the cinematographer. And I was like, great, we got the shot. And then later, when I have all the footage, I went, oh, that's too fast. Or we didn't get the shot. We didn't get the shot that I imagined. Okay, so then we don't have the shot to use where I wanted to use it. Okay, something else is going there. What else do I have? And it's also interesting, some of the takes as a performer that you think, oh, whatever that was, it's fine. I got it out of my system. And then that's the one where you're like, oh, okay, that's the scene we're going to use. And this is what we're going to use. And in the moment, I remember just thinking, well, that was, I guess, just me warming up. And
it's true. Always roll the camera. Even when you practice, just roll the camera, because that's always the take. At least what I found. Because there's no pressure on it, right? Just, warming up, whatever happens, happens. And that's no pressure. It's great.
Yeah. So it was a fun, chaotic, good time. And then finally...
But it's such a learning process. I love that you were in front and behind the camera. Because that's when I learned the most about my acting. Is when I go, okay, first off, when I have the vision in my head, I go, this is what I want, this is the shots, whatever. And then when I see myself, I go, oh, that's so interesting. You know, when I think, okay, well, I thought this wouldn't work and it did. I love that you had that revelation too. I go, I did not think this would play. I almost, you know, when you almost cut yourself.
Yes,
when you
that's what I almost did in that,
Right? You're no, this is dumb. I don't even want to finish this part. And then you push through and you go, oh, okay. I guess it looked good on camera.
You do you stop yourself. And then later you're watching it, you're like, oh, this is a good one. Oh, this is why did I do that? I was good. I was on the train. We were going there. Yeah.
It's the worst. But at least you get to learn that. Again, I say my things are low stakes, but for me, everything is high stakes, you know, because I'm like, I just wanted it to be better. But what an amazing learning opportunity, right? To be able
to stop editing and to finally be like, okay, it is what it is. We have to stop now. Like it is now, this is done. And now I feel with that film, kind of how you were saying with how you feel about things, putting them on your demo reel and and you're like, you're proud of it, but also you let it go before you were fully ready, but then had to tell yourself, no, it's time. And then watching interviews with different people saying, that's always how it is. You do have to let go at some point. So knowing that, and that I couldn't focus or continue or create anything new until this was finished. And I'm like, let's do this. Halloween.
It's true.
It's done. And that, I gave myself, it was a Halloween deadline. I don't know when I gave it to myself, but I finished it on Halloween. I remember that. I don't know what year, but Halloween.
But then you entered festivals too. I mean, I've always feel compelled to enter festivals, but I don't know again, me being cynical, I go, well, is it just going to take my money? Because I always fall for
I
scams. I'll
feel
find like
that
the
way.
scam festival.
I do feel that. Especially at the beginning, not realizing that this is a note for anyone who signs up for Film Freeway, where they have all the festivals and list it all. You get emails being like, hey, this festival wants you to submit. Hey, here's a code. Hey. And then you realize, oh, this is just what they do. They don't actually know you or want your film. They want your money.
I know when
And
I
then
got the
you,
first email, I felt so flattered. I go, oh,
yeah,
they want my.
yeah. And I'm sure a lot of us feel that
Oh,
way. And
that's
that's how
great.
they get money. And then I
Yeah.
started getting messages on Instagram. Everybody else gets these other kinds of DMs. My DMs are, hey, your film, you want to be at our festival? I was like, oh, wow. And then I'm like, wait a second.
Oh my
They
God.
want my money.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you look at your bank account and you're like, whoa, okay, let us budget. I thought I had a budget for film festivals, and then I that went out the window. But then you have to control yourself because money is a thing that
For
and
sure.
other
It's not
things.
just